Hey guys, this is LOA and Yougo.
You go first.
You go first. That's right. And what'd you say LOA was for again?
It could be leave of absence,
Uh huh.
or it could be Linda's Outrageous Adventures,
Ah,
depending on what you want to do with it.
but they're sitting here with us at the Wapiti shelter or Wapiti shelter. We don't know exactly how to say it, but we're gonna stick
We've
with
been
Wapiti
debating
right
that.
now. Yeah, we've been debating that. But we got to talk to them about section hiking, and they've been out here section hiking for a long time and done most of the AT. Is that correct?
We got about 15% left to do.
Oh wow. So they've been doing it. So both of them, I hope they don't mind me telling their
Oh, not
ages,
at all.
but
Go ahead.
they are in their 70s and they're out here hiking, and I think it's wonderful that they're out here doing this. They're out here and doing about a 40-mile stretch right now is what you
Yeah,
said?
well, about 50, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but tell me
We
a
do
little.
about 5 days,
Yeah.
just about the time you'd resupply.
Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in section hiking and why you decided to go section hiking and do it this way.
Well, it never was anything we wanted to really do.
Something we just worked our way into.
Yeah.
We'd done a lot of hiking before that. We'd lived up in Massachusetts, got up to the White Mountains, did a lot of hiking there, did lots of trails there, and did a lot of peak bagging up there, and then started hiking further.
And it was really never our intention
Uh-huh.
to finish the trail. It's just a place to hike.
Yeah.
And the thing about section hiking is it's always new, it's always fresh.
Oh, wow, that's great.
It is great. It is great. And you can kind of pick your season. If you don't want to go through the Smokies in February, you can pick Roan Mountain when all of the rhododendrons are blooming.
Oh, wow.
So there's some beauty to it. And I don't know if I said this to you earlier, but the two hardest days are the first day, because you don't have your legs, and the last day when you have to leave the trail.
Yep.
You just want to see what's over the next hill.
And that's wonderful. I mean, that's why we're out here. I mean, you guys have heard us say it many times. What's around this corner?
Yeah.
We're going to
Yeah.
see what's around this corner. 'Cause we never know.
Yeah, and and we talked about this early. We met another hiker who always said there's something special every day, and it's really, really true.
It really is.
We spent last night, we stopped early because we went down to see a fall, Dismal Falls, and I think you guys skipped it.
Yeah, we skipped it.
We went down there and just to look at the falls for a break, because we can choose that with section hiking because we're not on the mission. You know, we don't have to get somewhere by a certain date before they close the gate to Katahdin. And on the way down, on the side of the path, was this little tiny, it's called a dwarf iris. It's about this high. And it's like a blue flag, only it's miniature. It's the most beautiful little flower, all by itself.
Oh, wow.
Little tiny. I thought, oh, that's really special. And then we saw the campsite with the fire ring and the flat spot. And then there was the cascading waterfall. And so
Can't pass that
this'll
up,
do.
can you?
Can't. And this will do when you section hike,
Yeah.
because we're not on that mission. We don't
Yeah.
we don't have to be at a certain place.
Well, my viewers definitely know how I feel about flowers. I did a whole ending one time, nothing but the flowers that are coming out on the trail because they're so beautiful. I mean, I love.
Yeah,
what
we
comes out.
photograph almost every. I barely pass one. You know, a type of flower. You want to keep photographing it and everything.
And this couple right here has been very advantageous to us to meet them because they've hiked all up in the Whites.
Yes,
They've done.
we were very lucky. We lived up north for 52 years, right outside of Boston. At your fingertips are the whites and the greens, and it's just, you know, that it started with just hiking there, and we realized, well, you know, gee, we've done a lot of the AT now because that's how you get to the peak bag. And our daughter was actually how we got really started. Is our daughter did a overseas
An exchange. Student exchange.
in Auckland. Was it Auckland, New Zealand?
Yeah.
Just for, you know, like a year. And she said, okay, you guys, get yourself a backpack and we'll go back to some of these huts. And they're called tracks there. And so our first experience was in New Zealand, and we were hooked. We were hooked.
Fabulous.
It was like, gee, this backpacking's really cool.
Right.
And when we got there, there's generators sometimes at these places, and there's like sinks. It's like a different kind of hut. It's a whole different hut system.
The huts have their own water there, so you just bring your food.
Just bring
you
your
can
food.
use their stove.
We could bring vegetables. It was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we decided, well, maybe we can do this more in New England, you know, and maybe just, you know, it never was our ambition to really do the trail. It's just that let's just experience the trail, and this is a great way to, it's longitudinal. You just keep going. It's not like a circuit, like a day loop or a day hike. We really got into forward motion, and it was like, let's just get a backpack and go and just experience the trail. It was all about, we're still just doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever finish it.
And
It
guys,
doesn't matter.
In fact, it's always the booby price to finish.
Yeah.
Because then you're done.
but guys, I, mean,
like
I
the
want
last
to tell you,
day.
these guys have been a wealth of information to us, and they're an inspiration. I mean, you know, I've heard people talk about me being on the trail and me being and my age and how do I do things, how to prepare at my age. This shows you guys you're never too old. You're never, as long as you enjoy life, as long as you enjoy the trail, as long as you can get out there and just, even if it's just for the day or just for the morning, just get out in
And
there
you
and do
don't
it.
have to be really, really athletic. That's the
Yeah.
other thing. You just have to have basic health, you know, so you're okay doing it.
Yeah.
And you can do whatever distance you want to do. If it's 4 miles, it's 4 miles, you
Yeah.
know. If it's 4 miles to a campsite, it's just awesome.
That's right.
It's a narrow day.
That's right. Well, guys, I really appreciate you guys
Thank
talking
you.
to me and letting us
Thanks.
video
Oh,
you.
it's been wonderful being
Then
with
you
you.
put it on here. All right. So, guys, I just want to let all you guys know that there's people out here doing it every single day. You can do it too. So get on out here with us and do it. This is Bandit, and we'll talk to you later.